Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have a little update for a new HBO project, Aqualad. Well, this one really caught me off guard, but earlier today we got a new report from HBO on their next big DC Films project. We know Blue Beetle, Batgirl, and Wonder Twins are all currently in production, but the new project, Aqualad, is going to be something a bit different, and they actually picked up a Hollywood A-lister to produce it, so it's going to be high profile. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the latest DC project, how it relates to our favorite show Young Justice, and when we can expect to see the whole thing on the screen. Now, before we do this though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the big giveaway. We're going to give away this Oculus Quest 2 at 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out our line of Stay Whelmed merchandise down below. It's a pretty cool way for you to help your friends feel the Aster, crash the mode, and stay whelmed, all while helping out this channel. Plus, we've got some pretty cool Snyderverse and CBN merchandise, so it's worth a look. Well, like I was saying, this was not something I was actually expecting at all. But we've got another pretty big DC project coming to HBO Max. Now, this report is coming from Variety, and what the team over there is saying is HBO Max is indeed developing a series based on Aqualad. Now, this will focus on the You Brought Me an Ocean graphic novel, which was done by Alex Sanchez and Jewel Morrow. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this particular graphic novel, it came out in 2020 and focuses on Jackson Hyde. I've actually linked it down below. If you're excited about the show, it might be worth your read. But in this particular story, it focuses on Jackson Jake Hyde, who is a gay teenager living in New Mexico. Now, in the description, it reads, all his life, he has a strange attraction to the water and yearns to escape his desert surroundings for the ocean. As he explores his abilities, including breathing under and controlling water, he finds himself falling in love with his classmate, high school swim captain Kenny Lou. Now, there's no other real big details about the project. We don't have a writer or a star, but one of the interesting details is Charlize Theron is set to be one of the executive producers. So this should keep the project as fairly high profile in social media. Now, Jackson Hyde came around in the comics back in 2010 in Brightest Day #4, and his rise to fame in DC Comics has run pretty much parallel to Kaldur in Young Justice. They're really two separate characters, but they have a lot of similarities, and over time these similarities have started to overlap more and more. Now, we do know in the comics, Jackson Hyde grows up to become Aquaman in DC canon. So where they're going to plot all this in this project, it's still completely unclear. It's also unclear if this will be part of the DC Extended Universe, a standalone project, or something else. Like I said, HBO has several projects going, including Batgirl, the Wonder Twins, and Blue Beetle. And as I've suggested before, these are a lot of young characters. If you remember a couple of months ago, we talked about the possibilities of a live-action version of Young Justice, or at least a live-action Young Heroes group. And once again, it appears that DC is putting all those pieces in play over on HBO Max. Now, once we get some more details about Aqualad, which version of the character, and exactly what's going on here, as well as something cool for casting, we're going to bring it to you right away. But until then, I gotta know what you guys think. How do you feel about DC and HBO Max bringing Aqualad to life? And if you were casting somebody to play Jackson Hyde, who would be your pick? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, and click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.